Sugar free. 뭔가요 도대체 이런 게 이게 뭔가요 결국 시작은 가볍게 끝에는 무겁게 점점 무거워져요 난 몸이 이게 맞나 싶어서 아직도 난 헷갈리네요 슈가피 기쁨에요 눈빛 없네요 근본 내게 하는 달콤한 다 이제 없나봐요 느껴지지 않아요 이 말투 표정까지
In modern music, there are important personalities that became popular in their genres. First is in the Hollywood, which is Taylor Swift. She is known for narrative songs about her personal experiences. As a songwriter, she has been honored by the Nashville Songwriters Association and the Songwriters Hall of Fame. Swift's other achievements include 7 Grammy Awards, 12 Billboard Music Awards, 11 Country Music Association Awards, and 7 Academy of Country Music Awards. To date, she has sold over 26 million albums and 75 million digital single downloads. In the South Korean genre, which is K-pop, after school became popular. With an admission and graduation concept, the band currently consists of 8 members, which are Jungha, Joohyun, Wi, Raina, Nana, Lizzie, Liam, and Kaun. After school officially debuted in January 2009. Later that year, they released Because of You, which was ranked number 1 on multiple music charts. And lastly, in the Philippines, The Voice contestant Johan Morissette D. Amon, or also known as Morissette Amon, is a Filipino actress and artist. Amon first rose to prominence when she finished runner-up on TV5's Star Factor at the age of 14. In 2012, Amon made her Broadway debut in the Repertory Philippines production of Disney's Camp Rock. She recently competed on the first season of ABS-CBN's The Voice of the Philippines, where became part of singer Sarah Geronimo's team.
Modern art. Modern art or modernism is a loose term given to the succession of styles and movements in art and architecture which dominated Western culture from 19th century up until the 1960s. Movements associated with modern art include Impressionism, Cubism, Bauhaus, Surrealism, Futurism, Pop art, and OP art. Modern art rejects the past as a model for the art of the present and is characterized by constant innovation. One of the elements of modern art is the abstract art. Abstract art is a brief summary of a research article review, conference, proceeding, or any in-depth analysis of a particular subject or discipline, and is often used to help the reader quickly ascertain the paper's purpose. Abstract art is also called a non-objective and non-representational art. One of the examples of abstract art is The Woman Number 2 by William D. Cunny.
Exam of visual arts is expressionism. Expressionism, artistic style in which the artist seeks to depict not objective reality, but rather the subjective emotions and responses that objects and events arouse within a person. The artist accomplishes this aim through distortion, exaggeration, primitivism, and fantasy, and through the vivid, jarring, violent or dynamic application of formal elements. Expression is one of the main currents of art in the later 19th and 20th centuries, and its qualities of highly subjective, personal, spontaneous self-expression are typical of a wide range of modern artists and art movements. Expressionism can also be seen as a permanent tendency in Germanic and Nordic art from at least the European Middle Ages, particularly in times of social change of spiritual crisis, and in this sense it forms the converse of the rationalist and classicizing tendencies of Italy and later of France. And here is the example of expressionism.
Dance pop. Dance pop is a dance-oriented pop music that originated in the early 1980s. Developing from post-disco and synth pop, it is generally up-tempo music intended for clubs with the intention of being danceable but also suitable for contemporary hit radio. Dance pop music is generally characterized by strong beats with easy, uncomplicated song structures, which are generally more similar to pop music than the more free-form dance genre. With an emphasis on melody as well as catchy tunes, the genre on the whole tends to be producer-driven despite some notable exceptions.
Hip-hop. Hip-hop dance refers to street dance styles primarily performed to hip-hop music or that have evolved as a part of hip-hop culture. It includes a wide range of styles, primarily breaking, locking, and popping, which were created in the 1970s and made popular by dance crews in the United States. The dance industry responded with a commercial, studio-based version of hip-hop, sometimes called new styles, and a hip-hop influence of the jazz dance called jazz funk. Classically trained dancers developed these studio styles in order to create choreography from the hip-hop dances that were performed on the street. Because of this development, hip-hop dance is practiced in both dance studios and outdoor spaces.
Tutting or popping. Tutting or popping is a street dance and one of the original funk styles that came from California during the 1960s to 1970s. It is based on a technique of quickly contracting and relaxing muscles to cause a jerk on the dancer's body, referred to as a pop or a hit. This is done continuously to the rhythm of a song in combination with various movements and poses. A dancer particularly skilled in the style is called a spaz, as the dancer resembles some having an epileptic seizure. As one of the earliest funk styles, popping is closely related to hip-hop dancing. It is often performed in battles, where participants try to outperform each other in front of the crowd, giving room from improvisation and freestyle moves that are seldom seen in shows and performances, such as interaction with other dancers and spectators. Popping and related styles such as waving and tutting have also been incorporated into electronica dancing to some extent, influencing new styles such as liquid and digits and turfing.
A sphygmomanometer, or blood pressure meter, is a device used to measure blood pressure. composed of an inflatable cuff to restrict blood flow, and a mercury or mechanical manometer to measure the pressure. It is always used in conjunction with a means to determine at what pressure blood flows is just starting and at what pressure it is unimpeded. Manual sphygmomanometers are used in conjunction with a stethoscope. A thermometer is a device that measures temperature or a temperature gradient using a variety of different principles. A thermometer has two important elements: the temperature sensor, example the bulb on a mercury in glass thermometer, in which some physical change occurs with temperature, plus some means of converting this physical change into a numerical value. A nebulizer is a drug delivery device used to administer medication in the form of a mist inhaled into the lungs. Nebulizers use oxygen, compressed air, or ultrasonic power to break up medical solutions and suspensions into small aerosol droplets that can be directly inhaled from the mouthpiece of the device. The definition of an aerosol is a mixture of gas and liquid particles. And the best example of a naturally occurring aerosol is mist, formed when small vaporized water particles mixed with hot ambient air are cooled down and condensed into a fine cloud of visible airborne water droplets. I thank you.